Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Jono's Adventure. Today is Ketchikan, Alaska. So we are on our Alaska cruise on the beautiful Norwegian Joy. And we're heading back towards Seattle, but we've got to stop in Ketchikan first. So let's get this video started. So guys, I want to interrupt this video just for a few minutes here. Yes, it is Ketchikan, and today is November the 6th, 2025. I took the cruise in September. So the Alaska cruise, I'm still putting out the videos. This video was supposed to go out last Friday, but I got off the ship from the Mexican Riviera, and I got a glitch on my computer and my cell phone, and it took me a couple nights. So I'm putting this together. This will be out today. And then I'm probably going to double up and put out another video right away, almost a back-to-back. So it'll be Victoria. Meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please watch all the way through. That all helps the algorithm for my watch time hours. It also gives me the give me the thumbs up. Comment, love your comments. I answer every one of them, and share. And so let's get this Ketchikan started. I'll see you on the other end of this video. Thanks. Well, good morning from Ketchikan, Alaska. Today is Tuesday, September the 16th, 2025, and we are in, actually Norwegian has its own dock called Ward Cove, so that's where we're docked today. And the weather, I tell you, I have overpacked for cold weather, and I only brought this one sweatshirt. I had my puffy jacket, which I wore yesterday, which was good because it was cold yesterday in Glacier Bay. But no, I have changed. I just have one sweatshirt, and this is something to wear for the day. It's gonna be probably about 65 right now. It's like 52 degrees out, and it's supposed to be sunny. But last night they were saying, oh, it's gonna rain and flood and all that. So who knows the weather here. Anyway, we just had breakfast down at the Garden Cafe, and we came back up. We docked at 8 o'clock. Actually a little early, 7:30, 7:45. I think that we got the okay to get off the ship. We have to be down at the dock in 10 minutes, so we're going to head down there. We have, instead of taking the shuttle downtown, I booked a water taxi that'll take us along the shore, and so that'll be kind of nice to do something a little different instead of taking the shuttle bus. Other than that, we're just going to explore downtown Creek Street and all that has. We're here till what time tonight? Let me see. We're here until 8 o'clock, so that means we have to be on board by 7:30. So we'll be on board before then, of course. I think we pick up the water taxi back at 6 o'clock. So we'll be back about 6:30. A little time to shop if we want to shop something here on dock. They have a lot of stuff in their little warehouse here. So if I have time, I'll take you there. If we can take the water taxi earlier, then we may do that. But I'll see what they have to say about that. Right now it says it's booked, but it's beautiful outside. Let me show you real quick. All right, so we are docked here. That's the warehouse and entrance there, and people get on their excursions. They have to walk through that. I think that's our water taxi. So we'll head down there, but this is Ward Cove. Only 2 ships are to dock here. I don't know if another one's coming in here or not. That might be a little later, but gosh, it looks to be another beautiful day here. So I might have to get another sweatshirt or another t-shirt here, who knows. But anyway, beautiful day. All right, so we made it on time, Mr. Jim. This is the coastal connection and views. Norwegian offered the water taxi as a shore excursion, one way to Ketchikan, and or you can purchase the one-way return. The great alternative to take the water taxi instead of standing in line for the free shuttle. The water taxi was very relaxing. It took about 45 minutes, and we kind of went the same speed all the way. Over there, it looks like another ship is coming in, but we just really enjoyed this. It was very nice. Another advantage of taking the water taxi was where the water taxi actually dropped us off versus where the free shuttle drops you off. The free shuttle drops you off on almost the very north side of the dock, in front of all these ships that you're going to see here. The water taxi drops us off on the far end, nearest the lumberjack show. Early Ketchikan was the first settlement encountered by travelers coming into Alaska from the south. Soon, Creek Street became known for bawdy houses and booze. Some of the working women moved on, some risked plying their trade, and others, like Thelma Baker, Annie Watkins, and Dolly House, retired and stayed on Creek Street. Dolly had set up shop on Creek Street in 1919 and lived in the house she built until shortly before her 1975 death. In 1976, her home was restored and opened as a tourist attraction. Well, welcome to Creek Street, the only place in the world where it is said both the fish and the fishermen go upstream to spawn. Prostitute was one of the first of the gentler sex to arrive in Alaska during the economic boom of the gold rush. Some of these women ended up in Ketchikan, in the red light district known as Creek Street. This is the story of one of those women who saw it all, Dolly House. At the age of 26, she moved to Ketchikan and soon paid cash for number 24 Creek Street. This house became her home for the rest of her life. Creek Street was the ideal location for the red light district because of its close proximity to the harbor, where the prosperous fishing fleet moored. Creek Street was good to Dolly, who was an exceptional businesswoman. The creek was a party line, a place where the men visited for drinks, conversation, and companionship. Dolly once said, when they were in the house, the only thing those men talked about was fishing. But when they were out there fishing, All they talked about was Creek Street. Dolly's house today is much the same as it was when back in 1919 when she moved in. We were lucky enough to be here for the salmon run. Unfortunately, the storm the day before caused the water to be really rushing down. Those poor salmon had to work hard to go upstream to spawn. Ketchikan is also known to be the salmon capital of the world. Salmon arrive at the mouth of the creek the healthiest they will ever be. They stop eating and put all their energy into getting to their destination to lay or fertilize eggs. Their health at this point in their life cycle also means they are excellent meals for us and other animals. Seals chase them and take a bite or two of the best parts from each salmon they catch. Eagles pick up small salmon whole and feast on them in their nests. Fishers and skiffs treasure ocean bright fish for the table. Estuaries provide a crucial adjustment habitat for salmon leaving and entering the creek. The physical changes that salmon undergo over their lifespan are stunning. Adapting to salt water is impressive, but the outward physical changes to their bodies when they return to spawn can be visually spectacular. Salt is essential for life. Too much or too little can kill you. Humans maintain healthy salt levels by drinking water, sweating it out, and our kidneys removing it from our blood and passing it out of our urine. Salmon are the same, but their bodies need to change how they do it in two environments. They do this during their time in the estuary. Salmon use camouflage to avoid predators. During their time in the estuary, when homeward bound, they also change their skin colors and patterns to meet the need for creek-like instead of ocean-like camouflage. Beyond the camouflage, when males return through the estuaries, they develop an enlarged head with big teeth, which they use in fights with other males for dominance during spawning, along with a distinctive hump. This is where the pink salmon gets its nickname, Humpy. We finally arrived at the fish ladder, but you can see how the storm had caused the water just to be so rushing down, and it was difficult for these salmon to even get to the fish ladder. Did you know the oldest salmon fossil found is about 50 million years old? King salmon weighing more than 100 pounds have been caught in modern times. On a personal note, I grew up on fish and salmon. I used to go out with my dad out to the ocean when I lived in Oregon, and we would go salmon fishing. So salmon is a very big delicacy I grew up on. My dad would take salmon and take it to the cannery, or he would smoke it, or we would have salmon jerky. It was all delicious, and boy, I miss those times. We left Creek Street and headed for the docks, where there was plenty of shopping and places to sit down and have something to eat. So here we are, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the pigeons get fed by people. So we just had soda and some lemonade, done some shopping already, and it's only 12:30. We're here until later on, so we may just take the free shuttle back to the ship. I did purchase a return trip on the shuttle to take us back to the water shuttle, but that doesn't leave until 6 o'clock, and I think I've run out of things to do. And yeah. It's been nice though. We went up Creek Street. We got to watch the salmon and did a little shopping, like I said. And now we're just kind of relaxing on these benches. While we sat there, Jim met some veterans. Thank you, veterans, for your service. It's a welcome to Alaska's first city. Welcome to Ketchikan, of the people, by the people, for the people of Ketchikan. All right, so we walked to the end of the pier, dock 4, to catch the shuttle. And the shuttle is a school bus. It was actually kind of fun riding a school bus back to the ship. Reminded me of the good old days. Alright, so this is the mill. The Norwegian comes in, they come through here, and they catch all their tours right here. So we did a tour already. We did the water, taxi, took us in. So this is where they drop us off. So anything that you'd want to have to buy is in here. I don't know if it's different prices, but everything is into the season sale. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Time to say goodbye to Ketchikan. We're backing out. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, we had great weather. Just took advantage of that by enjoying the whole day in Ketchikan. It's not a large city, but there's a lot to do there. And I hope I captured something for everybody there. So again, thumbs up, share, comment. If you're here, you've already watched it all the way through. And subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. I don't bug you. It just shows up in your feed that Joe just dropped another video. So, but thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far. Appreciate each and every one of you. I wish I could meet and hug every one of you, because that would be amazing, wouldn't it? So listen, stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to try to get it out as soon as possible. It'll be C-Day combined with Victoria, or I'll just do the C-Day and then Victoria next week. But I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a good day. I hope you're being safe. And until my next video, love you all. Bye-bye.